Good morning. Um, I was having a little chat with a dear friend right now, and I thought it's best for me to share this. It's something I've written about on one of my pages before now, but I think it's just time to do this in a video and let you listen to it, and let's just consider a few things. So we're talking somewhat on violence in marriage, just a short one. Violence in marriage today. This would be a fallout from what I read, the article I read from the present Commissioner for Women Affairs in Lagos State, Mrs. Lola Akonde. And she opined that the cause of violence in families, that women are the cause of most, not all, most violence in marriage, you know. And after reading through what she said, I feel that there's need for us to let's look at it well. Now, pardon me, I'm only talking here to make sure that there's no violence at homes, and there's no strife at homes, and there's no mismanaged crisis, there's no unbalanced family, and there are no children and trouble and unbalanced children. You know, that's all. I mean, this is why I'm doing that. I'm not out here to discuss gender equality or gender equity, which I guess I will have to explain that. And before I go too far, let me go in that direction before I come back to that violence. Gender equality is being the cry of some people, some women. The care is men and women are equal. Men and women will never be equal. From the days of God Himself till the days of God Himself, men and women will never be equal. Who has the upper hand? That's not my business. I'm going to explain what it should be. Now, equity, gender equity will now be about give the value to each person. Give the value of the man to the man, the value of the woman to the woman, the value of your husband to your husband, the value of your wife to your wife. A lot of people rather respect somebody else's husband or wife than respect their own husband or wife. A lot of people. That's so wrong. I can't say that worse. Now, talking more about equity, okay? If we do understand well what marriage is, then we will understand that the creator of marriages didn't make a mistake understanding or making us understand that the woman has her role, it's major. The man has his role, it's major. And so what the creator of marriage is expecting is not gender competition. No. He's expecting gender complementation. Not competition, but complementation. COMPLETEMENT. Not complement. No. Complementation. Completing one another. Now, if you will agree, if you are not too egoistic, unnecessarily egoistic, or necessarily feministic, if you are not unnecessarily following those things, you will know that there are several areas where your spouse is better than you. There are several areas where your wife is better than you. And there are several areas where your husband is better than you. So what God is expecting is, and when I say God, I mean that's the creator of marriages, okay? So what God is expecting is not whatever happens, this is how I want it. What God is expecting is whatever happens, let's do what's right. And let's do what's right the right way. End of story. Whatever is right, whoever brings the right idea to the table, the better idea or best idea, depending on how many people would want to look into it, is who's got a better idea. If she's got a better idea, get out with your egoistic stuff and use it. Who's going to be? You win. When I say you win, two wins. Not I won, you win, or you lose. No. Come on now. So, and there are areas where the man is better. See, the way men and women think, they are different. So you need to find that pathway where both our thinking and your thinking can work together. A lot of times when men have particular ideas or stuff to do at home, the woman looks at it more strategically, even though they are so momentary, a lot of times momentary about their decisions. The man is always protective in his decision. So he's looking at, are we safe? The woman is looking at, can we gain? Are we safe? Can we gain? So now, bring this to the table, and if she looks at it, she will let you know. I mean, the communication should come in and come on, and let's see why you're looking at it that way. In a short while, maybe later on, I'm going to discuss what communication should be in marriages. I will, but let me be done with this one. So in a short, I mean, you should bring it to the table and decide on what's good for us, what's best for us. Can we solve this problem? Can we maintain the solution we have found? Can we sustain it? Can we use it? Can we sustain it? All right. So let me come back to violence. I'm gonna, plead with you in your homes. Please don't allow arguments and misunderstandings to degenerate so much into violence. It's useless. It's useless. Beating a woman because you're stronger won't make her subject herself to your idea. You lost. It won't make her give up and say, okay, yeah, he beat me, so he won. So whatever we're fighting on, you won. You didn't win, you lost. So now what I'm saying is this, all right? Let me go back there. Now let's understand what violence is to the man, what violence is to the woman. Okay? As we grow up, we all know that when girls want to fight, they talk, they fight with their mouth. In recent times, I've been seeing a few boxers and wrestler women, and that's not normal. So that's not one of what I'm discussing. I'm talking what's normal. All right. Excuse me. So they fight with their mouth. They talk, abuse, blah 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 blah. They blah. Whoa 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 whoa. Yeah. But as we grow, we also know that when boys want to fight, no, they don't have time talking. Put the talking aside, let's fight. Let's box. That's it, the fight. So the tool of fighting for the woman is her mouth. The tool of fighting for the man is his fist. Right? Digested. So when you have issues at home and you allow it to degenerate to violence, the woman will bring to the table, to the ring. Let me use the right word. The woman will bring to the ring her fighting tools, her gloves, which is her mouth. The man will bring her gloves, fighting gloves, to the table, to the ring, which are his fists. That's just it. So now she talks, he fights. She blasts, he booms. That's why we say there's fighting in home. He can't talk when you're talking blah blah blah. He can't exchange words. It's not meant to exchange words. And sorry, you can't fight and you expect her to fight. She's not meant to exchange with her gloves. She doesn't have gloves. She can't fight. She can't. So don't bring the fight at all. You guys don't fight with the same thing. Just like you're meant to complement one another, not compete with one another. What are we really meant to do with this? The woman is meant to defend her family, mostly with her mouth. And the man is meant to defend his family, mostly with his fist. I'm not saying go fight it. No. What I'm saying is you're protective, you're strong, use it to protect your family. You talk, you can blah, use it to defend your family. That's the point. That's where we complement one another. Please, 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 don't fight. It's useless. You're just going to allow children, your children, to misunderstand life. And if life has become very unbalanced for you, please don't pass it on. Keep it with you. Don't pass it on. Keep it with you. Allow whatever is wrong with you to die with you. Let me say it the way it is. Allow it to die with you. Don't, if you can't correct it, don't pass it on. You don't need to pass it on. The children who are innocent don't have to learn how to be cunning. Don't have to learn how to be violent. Don't have to learn how to be unbalanced. No. Allow them. If you can't teach them the right things, leave them. God will find someone who will teach them. So please don't destroy this world further. That's Yoruba. Don't destroy this world further. Men, I learned the hard way how to get out of home. Walk out when it's getting hot. Don't stay there and cause fights. Just take a walk. I used to think, oh, stay there. Anna will talk this thing here. It doesn't work. Women really want you sometimes. Give them that space. So take a walk. Please get off her view. I'll come back later. Listen, if you have an argument with your spouse, let me tell you what I think you should do. I think that the man should be bold enough, strong enough to soft pedal and keep quiet. Take all the talk she's talking. She's only angry. She's not really telling you, you're the worst man in the world. I regret the day I met you. Those are heavy words. But guess what? She doesn't mean it. It's that spur of the moment. It's just ìjàlódé lórí dòwe ni. She doesn't mean it at all. So, what do? Shut your ears to it. Shut your ears to it. Take a walk. Don't listen to it. And guess what? If the woman soft pedals and refuses to talk when the husband is so up and angry, it doesn't mean you're weak. You're wrong if you think you're weak. Oh, he's saying it. I'm saying my own. You're wrong. You're not weak. If you decide to be quiet and let him talk, I think you've shown more strength than weakness. Why? Because you are the one who should be talking to blah, 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 blah. And you decided to be quiet. That's some strength. That's some strength. So please, I plead with you again, keep violence off our homes and build children rightly, build our lives rightly. The first government is the one you run in your home, run by the family, the parents, the daddy and mommy, not daddy the Lion King and mommy the Sissy Lioness. No. Have a good day. God bless you.